Well, YouTube is upping the ante when it comes to shopping on the platform. Yes, that's right, shopping on YouTube itself. You might be already aware of the merch shelf, which if you have more than 10,000 subscribers, you can apply that to your channel. We're looking at something a little bit deeper now. They've just announced a new integration with Shopify. Shopify is a bit like a merch store, except for making t-shirts and stuff. They actually is more like an e-commerce platform, so you can sell your own stuff. You can have your stuff made and sell it from your own warehouse or through Shopify, some other fulfillment process. But Shopify is pretty powerful. A lot of people use Shopify. They've just announced the new shopping platform for YouTube. It is in its beginning stages. But not only is this applying to Shopify, it's going to be applying already to Spring and Spreadshop. So if you've got Spring or Spreadshop for merch, you're already good to go. And the big news is you only need 1,000 subscribers. You just got to meet some eligibility requirements, which we'll cover in just a sec. And as soon as we go through the main points of the announcement, I'm going to show you how to hook up your merch shop straight on YouTube. That you can find in the timestamp, because that's going to be a little later in the video. So if you've come to the video just to figure out how you hook it all up, then you can jump straight there, look at the timestamps and chapters. That'll tell you where to go. Or what you can see on the screen here is the blog post from YouTube written by David Katz, the Vice President of Shopping Product on YouTube. Yes, they have a dedicated Vice President for shopping product. We're going to jump down. This is basically the announcement, the fact that they've gone into this integration with Shopify. But I'm going to go hit some main points and we'll jump to a couple other pages where we can show you some information. And we're going to start here. To make it easy for creators to keep doing what they do best, we've introduced new tools within YouTube Studio's shopping tab. That's a brand new thing. So that creators can easily manage how their products are tagged and appear across their channel. Additionally, all eligible creators can now access live shopping features like the ability to tag products to a live stream directly from the live control room. This is awesome. This is like superpowering live streams. This hasn't really been talked about in some of the back and forth on this news so far, so we're going to have to dive in. And today we're announcing our partnership with Shopify to enable creators and merchants to easily feature their products across their YouTube channels and content. Now, eligible creators can link their Shopify store to their YouTube channel in just a few steps. Not only Shopify, but Spring and Spreadshop as well. I'm going to jump to community post announcement on this. It says, hi creators, if you meet our eligibility criteria and have a Shopify store, you can now link your accounts to sell your Shopify products right on your YouTube channel. Cha-ching. We are super excited to introduce this feature and for your fans to be able to buy your Shopify products wherever they see your content on YouTube. Now, they're going heavy on the Shopify because they've just started the integration with Shopify. But don't discount the old merch stores, classic Spring and Spreadshop. What's happening? We're introducing a self-serve way for you to connect your Shopify store, or the other ones, with your YouTube channel in just a few steps. Why is this happening? We want to give you an easy way to surface your Shopify products or other merch to YouTube's billions of users. Once you connect your Shopify store or other stores, your product will become available for you to display on your videos and live streams. You'll also unlock the store tab, so it won't say merch anymore, it'll say store at the top. Your own shop front for YouTube, featuring the products that you choose. Who will see my Shopify products on YouTube? Anyone watching your content in these eligible countries and regions. I'll have that linked up down below so you can see if viewers are able to watch that in different countries. Where will my Shopify products show up on my YouTube channel? Under the shopping tab in YouTube Studio, you can organize your products to display in a few ways. On videos, you can feature products in the product section below your video and in end screens. On live streams, you can tag products in your stream, which is a bit like what Amazon does. If you watched any of the Amazon lives, they tag the products in advance and pull them up and feature them when they're talking about them. You can pin them in live chat and feature them in the product section below your stream. On your channel homepage, you can feature products in your store tab. And then we'll go into how we're going to link this up. I'm going to show you practically how to do that in a second. And then finally, we have another page here, getting started with shopping on YouTube. This is in the YouTube help part. let's look at the eligibility criteria, because I mentioned just before, to promote your own products across YouTube, you need to meet these minimum requirements. You are based in a country or region where the YouTube Partner Program is available and your channel has been approved for monetization. So you need to be in the YPP. Your channel needs to have more than 1,000 subscribers or is an official artist channel. Your channel audience isn't made for kids, or your channel doesn't have a significant number of videos set as made for kids. So if you're basically, you can't market to kids. Your channel doesn't have a significant number of videos that violate channel monetization policy. So if you have a lot of demonetized content, then that could be a problem. Your channel hasn't received any hate speech community guidelines strikes. This is interesting. It's very specific on hate speech community guidelines. So if you're in the hate speech, then you can't sell stuff. All right? You should be in the hate speech. If you're in the hate speech, why are you a hater? Be a lover. Once you've confirmed that you fit the eligibility criteria, you can connect your store and turn on shopping features for your channel, which I'm about to show you how to do. Stay tuned. If you don't meet the YPP or subscriber threshold, you can review these resources to help grow your channel. And very quickly, these are the countries that viewers can buy from. We're going to jump in right now. I promised it. Here we go. First thing you need to do is go to your YouTube dashboard. And if you look down the left, you've got the monetization tab. So we're going to click on that. If you're eligible, you're going to have this shopping tab up the top here. All this monetization options thing here says shopping. We're going to click on the shopping. Now I got two options here. I can add products from store. First I have to connect the store. And if I don't have a store, there's an option that leads me to how I can create a store. Connecting a store, we click connect store. You can see right away we have three options currently as the time of recording. The aforementioned Shopify, we have Spreadshop, and we have Spring. Now I have a Spreadshop merch already, so we're going to go ahead and hook that up. So I'm going to say Spreadshop. It's going to take me to a terms of service for this feature, connecting Spreadshop on YouTube. We need to opt in by clicking the box. I agree. Now right now it's actually giving me an option to go to Shopify as well. I don't have a Shopify account. I'm going to go to my Spreadshop. Welcome to Spreadshop. Now this is the landing page specifically for Spreadshop YouTube integration. And we're going to let's get started. Yes, it's saying that I'm in Australia. I have a .com.au, English and AUD. Now my store is already set up as an AU domain. And I'm just going to put in and confirm my username and password here. Make sure that it knows that I'm not a robot and that I accept the terms. No, I already have an account. Yes, I already have an account. It's saying, hey, you already got an account. I didn't go to the login option. I was going to the setup. So at that point, you could go set up your new Spreadshop, but because I've already got one, I'm going to hook it up. So ask me which shop I'd like to hook up. I only have one. And we're going to continue. Now I've got to connect it with my Google account. So just give me a second. And allow. So I'm allowing the Spreadshop YouTube integration to connect to my YouTube channel. Almost done. I've got my channel connected to my Creator Merch by Doug Hewson YT. YouTube channel is now connected while your products are being submitted and checked by YouTube. You can whip your shop into shape and create more products. I think at this point I have to wait for YouTube to approve. I think that is my next step. Anything YouTube merchandise. Okay, see all the ones with green there. The green button there has been transferred to YouTube Studio. Your products will be reviewed by YouTube. And then the ones up the top here haven't been transferred. My mods are Swift, so my moderation stuff. Okay, will be transferred to YouTube with the next update. So, okay, they must periodically update. All the ones at the bottom must have been transferred when I did the connection just now. Okay, everything seems to be ordered on the Spreadshop end. So we're just gonna wait for YouTube to approve. Now, if YouTube approves while I'm still editing this video, I'll come back and drop the extra information in at this point of the video. I expect that YouTube are going to be, at this time, approving a lot of new merch shops that have been added to people's content. Now, what we should see, now you're probably not going to see this yet, but I'm going to go out to YouTube here really quick. We're not going to see the store tab yet, but it's going to show up here once it's approved by YouTube. So that's all good. We just sort of wait for that. Once that's set up, we'll get into part 2 of this. Short time later, YouTube have updated a couple of things. So we're going to dive into the next steps to get this up and operational. So I'm going to go back to the shopping tab. I had a little message here, just around here. It says Doug Hewson YT. It says finish setup. So I've clicked on finish setup. So it's opened up these options here. It tells me that I'm linked to this, which is down here. Display products on channel. I can go in and customize. And back to auto selection. I've got a link to my store tab, so if I want to share out my store tab on YouTube, I can do that. So let's have a look at customize. It says tag products that are featured in your video or no selected products. It looks like I don't have any products approved by YouTube yet, so it is something we probably will need to come back to. It looks like I do have to wait for YouTube to approve the merch items in particular. They make sure that they're not something that's going to be against community guidelines. If I click on that, it takes me to obviously to my merch store over on Spreadshop. So I will close that back up. And if I click on my link to the store tab, your disabled merchandise on your channel level selection does not showcase any products in your store. Viewers do not see your store. So basically you will see a store tab here on my channel once I've got some products set up. But again, I need to let YouTube approve the items that I have on my Spreadshop store before I can offer them for sale. So we'll come back and look at that as soon as YouTube have approved, and that will be showing up about now. It's been about 24 hours since we recorded the first portion of this video where we did the initial setup process and linked my YouTube channel to Spreadshop. Now, YouTube have gone through and approved some merch. So let's look at the next steps for us as creators with a merch shelf, a shopping shelf effectively on our channels. So let's dive right in here. On here you can see we're going back into shopping. And immediately what you can see is we have this product section at the top, which basically lists all the different products. To see all your products, open your store, so I can dive in. This is like a shortcut to my Spreadshop. Down here it says display products on your channel. This is basically selected 30 products at random out of my 50 plus available products. You can see currently the checkbox is on, which means if I go over to my channel real quick, we should see that there should be some merch on the merch store already. So let me just go to my channel, go to store, and there we go. We've got it listed already here. You can see all my merch ready to go on the merch shelf. Now I can customize this by actually going in and saying I want to feature these particular products. At the moment there's quite a lot there. I really want to focus on particular designs, so let's have a look at how we can do that by going back to where we are here. And we've got the option here, create own selection. We've got the 30 that's put in there. I can click clear and we can just drag and drop products as we go. First of all, I want to focus on the value first, so I'm going to go with the value first mug. You can drag that across and there it is there. So I'm going to see what other value first options we have. Maybe the cap. We'll skip ahead and show you the completed one. I've got 6 on there so far, so roll that time lapse. Alright, I've got about 18 products in there saved. They're the ones I want to go with for now. I can go back and either let it auto select again, so I can pick that option, or I can just go and customize it again. So this is the section that displays on my channel. But wait, there's more. I've dived into one of my videos. I'm in YouTube Studio, you can see here. This is a video where I actually mentioned my mug. I did a bit of a promo. It wasn't really a promo, but I pointed to the cards at the time. Let's show you how you can spice up videos with specific products from your Spreadshop, from your Spring, from your Shopify. let's dive in. What you want to do is go into the video. If you're already in the video with the setup, this is just the main details page. But if you go down to monetization, click on that. What you'll see is you've got your ads and premium stuff on top here, which is your typical term monetization on, what type of ads you want to run. There's another tab called shopping. Here we go. I can select for this particular video what products I want to show. I could show all of them, I could show some of them, I could show one of them. At the moment it's made a default selection, so what I want to do is select manually, and I'll clear that. I specifically talk about the mug and the value first, so I only want to promote value first here, so I'm just going to grab a couple of the value first items, because that was like the line that I used in the video, was value first. So now on this video, these are the hand-picked products that will show on that video. So you can plan your video to actually name drop a particular product from your merch store or from your Shopify, whatever it is that you want to mention in that video, and then set it up to appear below the video on the video page when people are watching the video, where you get the little tray at the bottom which shows some product along the way. Pretty cool, huh? And in addition, if it's a particular video where you don't want to promote anything, you can actually just come in here and just turn product selection off for that particular video by toggling the little toggle there, and so that won't appear on that particular video. Obviously, still have your shopping tab and whatnot, and have things appearing on other videos as you see fit. It looks like by default when you enable it, it's already enabled on your videos. So when people go to my channel, let's have a look back here. Let's pick that particular video that I just was updating, which I believe was this one here. Let my video play. There we go. And do I have products appearing? I guess I don't appear to myself. I'm logged in as me. I need to be logged in. Let's do that right now. Okay, I've jumped to one of my other channels, and as soon as we scroll down, there's my merch right there. Value first, you can see they're the ones that I've picked for that particular video. And if people come down and click on that, that will obviously take them straight to your store. They can look at other items that might be there as well. But if they want that specific one, it'll take them to the landing page for that specific item. So if we open this, it's going to go to my spread shop. There it is, the mug. But that's how it works. People then can just make the purchase on spread shop directly, and you get your usual commission through spread shop or through Spring, or your whatever your arrangement is on Shopify for your personal products that you're selling. So there's sorts of benefits of having merch, and then of course you get a commission from every item you sell. It's your design. Spreadshop keeps their fee for producing the item and sending it out, and then you get your commission. That's how merch works. It's print on demand. They order it, they make it, they send it out. It's pretty cool. All you have to do is upload your designs, hook it up to your YouTube channel, and away you go. But wait, there's more. Similarly to showing products under your videos, you can actually show products and highlight products during a live stream. So let me show you how you do that. So you can schedule your live stream in advance. And I'm not going to show you how to do that. That's a whole nother video on that, so you can check that out. But here I am in studio. I'm in the dashboard of a live stream that I have scheduled. So let me just push back here for a second, which is there. It's in the dashboard. It's an upcoming scheduled stream, so I'm just going to go in there. Now there's a tab here which has just been highlighted for us. Perfect timing. Find merchandise here now in the shopping section. And if you go in here, I've added these before. It was blank, and I just went in and added these just now myself. And you can see I've picked the four value first design shirts. Here, whilst you're live streaming, you have this tab open. Over on this side, the preview. Pick a product to pin in the chat. Use this to highlight a product you're talking about. So during the thing, if I'm saying, hey, see this mug that I'm holding up here? I can drop it over here to a pin, and you can see I'm talking about that. You can see it looks a little bit like a pin preview. I can add an additional message to put in the chat. And then what I can do is click pin product, and that automatically will throw it over to the chat. You can see it over in the chat there now, where it shows you what it looks like, and obviously that's the live chat. So if I was live, now I'm not live yet, so I've pinned it in advance. It automatically puts the pin in, so that means that anything that you might have had pinned earlier gets replaced by that. So from time to time during the stream, I might then reference, say, the baseball cap. So we've got the hat there, and then I can check out the cool space. Still got the same chat, but I can change that to hats off to you all, and then I can obviously pin that, and you can see if I pin that, that will in a moment replace the mug with the hat. There we go. Shows us a message from me as the streamer because it's highlighted yellow. It appears and stays pinned to the top of the chat, so people can come across it until I change it to something else. If you're doing like maybe a shopping show and you've got 3 or 4 products that you're talking about during the show, you can change up the product as you're talking about it. So this is a great new feature in live streaming. I think this is even more powerful than just having a shelf under the video, I must say. So if you like that one, give the video a thumbs up, because I think that's pretty awesome. A big clap for YouTube on that one. This shopping thing is just the start of what YouTube's doing, so stick around. If you have any other questions about this new shopping feature, particularly in hooking up your merch from Spreadshop, from Spring, from Shopify, something that I haven't covered in this video, make sure that you comment down below what your questions are. Let me know your questions. If I don't know the answer, I will endeavor to find that answer for you and drop it in the comment as a reply. Well, this is Doug. Happy shopping.
Subscribe to Doug Hewson YT for more tech or content creation.